which is Yahweh, right? Which it is, it's a Yah, right? See Yah. Ha. Why? And it's another Ha. When you put all of it together, you get Yahweh. How do you get Yahweh out of it? You can't get Yahweh out of it.
Yeah, like I'm gonna get that. I mean, I
forgot all about this.
It's a brother in I believe I had showed Ariel, the brother, that he had the book that I'm looking for that had the definition for power. And I don't have the book.
It comes. It's a concordance. I got it on it.
Yeah.
It comes from power. The end of the Most High's name. It says Hayah. It means to be.
Yeah.
Hey, Shalom. How about you? Shalom. You see y'all brothers in a minute, man. Good, man. Yeah, it comes from the ending of his name is Hayah, which means to be. So you put Yahweh together, and then you get he. Basically, he exists. He to be. He is eternal. You know what I'm saying? There's no one before him. There's no one who created him. He's the Most High. You know what I'm saying? But that's in the concordance. And then the son's name is Yahweh Shai. That's the son's name. Yahweh Shai. Not Yahushua or Yahshua, because there's no U in Hebrew. See, that's another thing. Let me show you. You look here, you don't see any U, do you? You don't see any U, you don't see any E, you don't see no O's, you don't see none of that in ancient Hebrew.
Yeah, you don't see no J.
You don't see no J. His name, that's supposed to be an I, so mine, that's supposed to be an I. But you don't see nothing else. No other, what Esau calls vowels. The only thing you see is an A, and that's supposed to be an I. That's it. Let me tell you why that is. In Hebrew, the so-called vowel is embedded in the character already. For instance, let me give you an example. Say the letter B. Say B. What do you hear when you say B? You hear B and an E, right? But B is a consonant, isn't it considered a consonant in Esau's terms, in English? But how is it that the B has an E sound in it? B has an E sound in it. Why? Because the vowel is already embedded in the character. That's how Hebrew is. Hebrew is a real simple language to learn. It's very, very simple. Everything, Greek came from Hebrew, Latin came from Hebrew, English came from Hebrew, Mandarin, all those different types of scripts, hieroglyphics, they came from Hebrew. Because also Hebrew is a pictograph. It's picture words. You know what I'm saying? When you look at these characters, there's an image associated with this, and it's a number associated with the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? So there's no U, there's no E, there's no O, there's no J, of course, in the Hebrew. The father's name is Yahweh, the son's name is Yahweh Shai. You know who had the same name as Yahweh Shai? Joshua. He had the same name. But his name wasn't always Joshua. It was, give me Numbers 13 and 16. Numbers 13 and 16. Joshua's name wasn't always Yahweh, Joshua.
Numbers 13 and verse 16.
Go ahead.
And these are the names of the men which Moses sent to spy out the land.
Because Moses sent men over to spy out in the land before they went into the land of Canaan. Canaan. Go ahead.
And Moses called Oshia,
right?
The son of Nun.
That's Joshua. But his real name was Oshia, which goes back to Hosea. Like Hosea had he had the same name as like Hosea. They just put an H on it. But it's really in the Hebrew Hawashai. That's his real name, Hawashai. Moses changed his name under the inspiration of the Most High. Go ahead. He said Oshia. That was his original name.
Yo, you blessed, guys. You got a good teacher.
Go ahead.
The son of Nun.
The son of Nun, because Joshua was the son of Nun too. Go ahead.
Joshua.
See his name? He said, this is his name. Oshia, the son of... Just read it all the way through. From the top.
These are the names of the men which Moses sent to spy out the land. And Moses called Oshia, the son of Nun. Joshua.
He called this Osea, the son of Nun, Joshua. But that wasn't his original name. His original name was not Joshua or Yahushua, because we know there's no J in Hebrew. His original name was Oshea or Hawashah. That was his original name. But Moses, through the divine spirit.
One more time.
Good. Yeah, read it one more time so you can catch it.
These are the names of the men which Moses sent to spy out the land. And Moses called Oshea, the son of Nun, Joshua.
See, he called. It's going to list other men too, but he was the first one. But it show you that he got it was two different names. All right. Now we're gonna show you that him and Christ had the same name.
Hey, can you pick up that book? While we doing the silence on the name? Pick that book.
Well, I don't have it. You want me to break down the name?
No, I'm just right here. You said his name is Oshea.
Oshea. Show him that real quick. Let's see. Because it ain't gonna have it. That was his real name. Oshea. Alright, but in Hebrew, when we go into Hebrew, when you read that in the Greek, the Hebrew text, it's going to say Ha-wa-shah. It's going to be written out in Hebrew like this. It's Ha-wa-shah. That's how it's going to be broken down. And then Moses put the Yah on it, the Yahweh-shah. And that's why people say Joshua. But we're going to show you that they got the same name. Go to Acts chapter 7, verse 44. I'll show you that Christ, the world called Jesus Christ, and Joshua, they have the same name.
Acts 7 and 44.
Matter of fact, read up 2 verses. Start at verse 45. Verse 42. Excuse me.
Verse 42.
So you can get a little context, because it's a lot. It's going into Moses right now.
Then God turned and gave them up to worship the host of heaven. As it is written in the book of the prophets. O ye house of Israel. Have ye offered to me slain beasts and sacrifices by the place of 40 years in the wilderness? Yeah.
See, there was 40 years in the wilderness. That was the Israelites. We're talking about them coming out of the wilderness. Alright? And who came out of the wilderness? It was Joshua and Caleb. Because Moses didn't come out. He didn't go into the land. Go ahead.
Yeah. He took up the tabernacle of Moloch. And the star of your God. Remphan. Figures which he made to worship them.
Right, so they're worshiping idols. Israel was worshiping idols. What's going on? Go ahead.
And I will carry you away beyond Babylon.
Right, so then we're going to go into captivity. Which after Babylon, we went into what? We went into Persian Mede captivity. Alright, go ahead.
Our fathers had the tabernacle of witness in the wilderness. As he had appointed, speaking unto Moses, that he should make it according to the fashion that he had seen.
Right.
Which also our fathers that came after brought in with Jesus into the possession of the Gentiles.
Right, it says after that, our fathers, after they came out of the wilderness, they went in with Jesus. Jesus didn't go back there. Jesus wasn't back there. That was not a typo, but this was translated out of the Greek. And out of the Greek, it was Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? And when you go back to the Hebrew, right? Because Christ and Joshua share the same name. Alright? They were carried away by the Gentiles. Those Gentiles, those other nations. The Babylonians, the Assyrians, the Persians.
Wait, hold on. So, when did it say Joshua?
It didn't say Joshua.
It said Jesus.
Right, but it's showing you they just using Jesus because that's coming from the Greek. It wasn't Jesus didn't come out of the wilderness with him. Joshua came out of it.
Moshe came out.
Right, but they share the same name. Christ and Joshua. They share the same exact name. That's why I said it was under the divine spirit. It's under the Holy Spirit that Moses changed Joshua's name to what? To Joshua, because he's a type of Yahushua. He's a type of Christ. Because Christ's going to lead us out of our captivity. He's going to lead us out of this wilderness. And this place is going to be destroyed. We're going to inherit the promised land. Right? We're going to inherit
So
the kingdom.
America's going to be destroyed by fire.
That's right. That's right. Give me Isaiah 9 and 5. That's all I want.
It's going to be a lake of fire.
Absolutely. Isaiah 9 and 5, then we're going to go back to Revelations. It's going to be a lake of fire. That's the lake. This is the lake of fire. America's it.
Isaiah 9 and 5.
Yes.
For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise.
See, back in the day, they used to fight, charge, and cling, 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 cling. They fight hand-to-hand combat, face-to-face. They don't fight like that no more. They got drones in the sky and all that kind of mess. Shoot you 25 yards away, scope you out. They don't fight hand-to-hand combat. They ain't real warriors. Go ahead.
And garments rolled in blood.
Garments rolled in blood, dead bodies be everywhere. Right?
But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
This next war will be with burning and fuel of fire. Thermonuclear destruction. This one.
You know what a drone is? It's a sound.
Yeah, I know it is. It is a sound. And they do make sounds. When they go by. They make sounds.
But you get killed by the vibration.
But they shoot missiles. They shoot projectiles at you. They gun you down. Yeah.
I thought
They do have drone that can impair your hearing, stuff like that. But the ones that they're doing over there in Afghanistan and stuff like that, they're shooting at people.
respect, man.
Oh, let's make a fire. Let's go to Revelation 20.
Hey, bro, you guys gotta change this thing or no?
Ain't got no
That
change.
bro, I gotta change it. Somebody, you gotta change it, bro.
I don't have anything.
You got one?
Hey, you cool?
Yeah, y'all change this thing. You got one?
Huh?
Dollar big chicken?
Nah.
Revelation what?
Is it 2014?
Yeah, 19, 17, 19.
Okay.
Revelation chapter 20 and verse 14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire.
Hold on, how you gonna cast hell? I thought hell was already on fire. How you gonna cast it into the lake of fire? Read that again. He didn't catch that.
And death and hell
And death and hell, go ahead.
were cast into the lake of fire.
But they teach hell is already on fire. Why you gotta put it in the lake of fire? Because we in hell now. Hell is not a place where you go underground.
It's a mindset.
It's a condition. Yeah, it's a state. It's a mindset. Oppression, slavery. We're in hell now. This place, America, is our punishment, our captivity. It's going to be put in a lake of fire.
What's going to happen to the rest of the earth?
The rest of the earth is going to be preserved. The Most High is not going to destroy the earth. The entire earth, no. He's going to cleanse part of the earth with fire. Let's show him that in Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. Because the Most High is not going to destroy the whole earth. He's only going to destroy targeted parts, like America, parts of Europe, parts of Canada, Mexico, Israel. He's going to burn that place because they've abomined, even though that's our homeland, they've perverted it.
They can't take